back. Look, we love animals so very much, especially the magic therapy animals can provide. Animals, in fact, like Hallmark's Happy the dog, which is a wonderful, wonderful therapy dog. Yes.
Or how about your therapy dog, your beautiful wife Julie's therapy dog, Norbert?
Little Norby. Yes, the joy and the happiness that they bring just is unparalleled. So here with us today, pet rescue expert Larissa. She brought, as you can see,
not
different kind of therapy animal that you don't see every day.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, you just walk into this room with these two babies and everybody lights up. This is Victoria, who started an amazing charity. And then we have Anae, who's also here as a volunteer with the mini therapy horses. And then let me introduce you to the stars of the show.
Please.
Yes.
We have Pacific. I'm sorry, honey. Pacific, Blue Moon, and Quicksilver's Black Pearl. Did I say that all right?
Perfect.
Okay,
Beautiful.
wonderful. And, you know, Victoria decided that when she fell in love with these little babies, she wanted to do good with them. And she started doing amazing work. And I went to her ranch. I just have to share some video because it was a day that I will never forget. Take a look. This is her backyard. This is out here in the San Fernando Valley. You can see 7 horses, 7 dogs as well, by the way. It's my heaven. And they are the cutest things. They're about, what, 100, 115
From
pounds?
100 to about 145 pounds.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And oh yeah, after that, after playtime, we get to go do exercise as well. And you can see the little dogs following along. It's the cutest place I've ever been.
Goodness.
So it's exercise time. They all get to run around. And Victoria, correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually built that area for them.
Look at that.
Yeah, and here
our
we are,
whole
just,
facility.
a regular day hanging out with a horse in a house.
Wait, are they house trained?
They are house trained.
This is a house horse?
This is a house horse. I have indoor girls, all 7.
Goodness. All right, Victoria, you have been working with horses nearly your entire life, but it was 20 years ago that you really fell in love with mini horses. What, and mini therapy horses at that. What did people think when you said to them, oh, I'm going to bring a horse in a hospital?
Well, first I got the idea and I thought, is this a crazy idea? I started training Pearl, and from all my horse experience, she was so trainable, and I thought I could give back to others with my love of horses and this wonderful little horse. So I thought, where would I really love to visit? And I ruminated over it for a while, and then I woke up one morning and thought, I'd like to help the veterans.
Sure.
So it was like 10 years ago.
And it started there, and boy, has it grown. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm being upstaged all of this.
I have to say, out of our 7 horses, Pearl is our show-off. And she loves to take the limelight, so be careful, Mark.
I'm going to be hosting a show with a horse tomorrow.
And as you just, veterans are only one, type of person getting comforted by these. They're everywhere now. Where do you take them?
And you know what? The veterans are the cornerstone of our program, and I've been there over 8.5 years now, and we go every week. We even go to the intensive care unit.
Oh my goodness.
And we go in the lockdown psychiatric wards, and we do bedside visits, and it is wonderful visiting there. We also visit with children at Ronald McDonald House all the time, and it's just fantastic. And we work with we're members of the Los Angeles Mayor's Crisis Response Team, so we do follow-ups to critical events with the horses. And I'm also a civilian volunteer with the LA County Sheriff's Department, where we do a lot of community outreach and all kinds of cool stuff.
So you have the horses bridge the gap between the police and the community.
Yeah, it is. We work with at-risk youth in South Central. We go to Newton Police Station there, where they have a great community outreach program. And we bring the horses in, and we have the kids, and they've never had the opportunity to see a horse.
Sure.
So to interact with a tiny horse is incredible.
I mean, you feel pretty special. I mean, we're not even at a hospital. This would feel so amazingly special at a hospital. It feels special now.
To us, but imagine to a little kid who's sick in the hospital. It must be so amazing to see their faces just light up when you bring a little pony or a little miniature horse in there.
It's incredible, and you know, patients, whether they're tiny kids or they're adults, we love to work with the children. And when we work with kids that are in wheelchairs or have a walker, we can attach a second leash to their halter, and we walk together, like the kids can be in the wheelchair, and we give them a leash, and then one of our handlers or myself holds the other leash, and then we feel like they feel like they're walking a real life horse.
I will.
It's amazing.
I had the privilege of seeing you walk down Colorado Boulevard in Orange Grove at the Rose Parade this year.
It was fantastic.
With all seven of them.
Right, Pearl?
And I think
right.
I think for people,
yes, we did.
For people who don't understand, and I only speak from my wife's standpoint and with Norbert, but with all therapy animals, whether it's Happy the dog, you have to remember when people are in a situation where they're maybe at a hospital for a long period of time, this gets the attention off themselves and their particular situation, and they get to put it on some wonderful animal that's sensory overload for them. And it's so wonderful that you do this, and unexpected, I think, for kids.
Victoria brings stuffed animals for all the siblings as well. So it's a family event. And
we try and leave a toy for a keepsake for not just the children going through the medical procedures, but also the siblings, and it's a very healing experience for the parents, the extended family members, to feel like the child going through this is feeling some relief, so they feel relief.
But these are just not, I'm sorry, Mark.
I was going to jump in and say, because I know a lot of dogs that do this kind of work are very in tune with
Absolutely.
them. Are the horses the same way?
They're incredible. I've had so many kids just hanging, just covering these horses and hugging them and brushing them, and they just know to be completely calm and just shut down their energy and connect with the kids or the adults.
But they're not just here to be pet. These are really extraordinary mini horses.
They're amazing.
They can do all kinds of things, more things than probably Mark and I could do. I mean,
I heard they do accounting, which is
that's
not true.
Well,
they are amazing.
She's doing my taxes.
She's
nodding.
Yes, right, Pearl?
No,
yes.
That's one of the things. One of the things that Norbert does is he gives high fives.
Yes.
He does all these things.
Smiling.
So the kids
well,
love
let me
that.
tell you, Mark, the horses, I teach all the horses a lot of tricks so that they're really tools. They're not just tricks.
She knows.
I know.
Show
She's
off.
just too much, right? Are you too much? Can you smile? Yeah. Very good.
Wait,
girl.
can we turn
Can
to
you
the?
smile?
Can we get him to the?
Can you smile? Both girls?
Can you ask her? Can you ask her if she can read a teleprompter?
Can you see yourself in the Can you read it? Yes. Yes.
Isn't that fantastic?
Are you
Wait a
happy
second.
to be here?
Wait a
I
second.
know you are.
I heard something that, and I'm not joking, because I joked about the accounting thing, that this one in particular is musical.
All my horses are musical. But this one, they all play the keyboard.
What?
They play the keyboard.
They play the keyboard.
Better than we do.
No, it's true.
They play the
That's
keyboard.
not saying a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
This one is the master.
Should I get?
Yeah, could you
okay.
please?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, look
I
at that.
saw it sitting and I was like, okay, let's.
All right, let's see.
What is about to happen?
Watch this.
So
tuck it up.
plays the
Here we go.
keyboard. Yeah, it's on. It's
Over.
on. Perfect. It's okay. Where would you like me to be?
I'd love
And-
you to be right here.
Right here.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
stop
Here
it.
we go.
Or I can
I
turn.
cannot believe this is
This
happening.
is happening.
Wow.
You're doing a great job.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Honestly, that was Beethoven, not Beethoven. I mean, you should really nickname her Beethoven. That is amazing.
Thank you.
But if somebody, like one of the veterans, if they're very, very depressed and shut down, they don't want to, talk to their rehab people or the doctors. The doctors have told me how fantastic having the horses are there, because I can poke their little muzzle in, and they'll be like, okay, come on in, and I'll bring them bedside, and it'll be awesome for them.
You do great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Anae, thank you so very
Thank
much.
you.
More information. It's their charity. is online. Go to minitherapyhorses.com. Rose Bowl next year, the Rose Parade next year.
Yes, we love the Rose Bowl. It's
Yes,
fantastic.
the Rose Parade, perfect.
Well, stick around because there's a lot more show coming up a little bit later on. Ken has a DIY that has our stamp of approval, right, Ken?
Yes, I was inspired by Past Malice and Emma Fielding Mystery to create these amazing vintage letters for your wall.
Fantastic. And then Superior Donuts actress Diane Guerrero is here. She's answering that question that's on everyone's mind. Do you get free donuts on set?
I certainly hope so. Plus, do you have items in your closet that you just don't really know how to put together? Well, don't fret because LZ is here with all of our fashion fixes. Right, LZ?
That's right. Coming up later on the show, I received a heartfelt letter from one of our amazing viewers that's struggling through a little delicate situation right now. So I've got her covered. Plus, I'm going to be answering some other viewer questions and giving them stylish solutions.
And we're just warming up around here. Orly is putting her finishing touches on our winter porchscape.
Oh, that's right. Are you ready to get your cozy on? I'm going to show you how to make these fantastic faux fur pillows. They're color block, they're fabulous, and they're so cozy.
But up next, we are heading back into the kitchen for a delicious and guilt-free winter dessert with Lady Dawn Russell.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, stay tuned for my fruit cobbler, which is completely guilt-free.